Hey YouTube, it's me again, TRDidian, with another video update. This time I am going to focus on my vinyl LP collection. I have been collecting vinyl LPs for a while, and then I just decided, you know what, I'm just going to stop, call it quits. I did pick up some new ones a while ago, and I got it from this really nice antique store. So, let's have a look, shall we? Now again, I have these organized according to alphabetical order because I am just an organized person. So let's start off with AC/DC. For those about to rock, we salute you. Aerosmith, Done with Mirrors. Herb Alpert, Tijuana Brass, The Lonely Bull. South of the Border, Going Places, Whipped Cream, Herb Alpert's Ninth, America the Beautiful. This record is a compilation of just a bunch of patriotic, traditional type songs. Best of Eddie Arnold. Some country music. The Association Greatest Hits. Some more country right here. We got Chet Atkins in Hollywood. Mr. Guitar. Teensville. Workshop. Christmas. Sorry about that. Christmas with Chet Atkins. The Guitar Genius. The Best of Chet Atkins. Pat Benatar in the Heat of the Night. This was her debut album, which was released in 1979. Living Guitars, The Big Guitar Sound. Hymns We Love by Pat Boone. Boston's debut album, 1976. The Doobie Brothers, The Captain and Me. The Doobie Brothers, What Were Once Vices Are Now Habits. Jackson Browne, Running on Empty. I've got Jackson Browne's The Pretender on cassette. And here's another Brown album coming up, Lives in the Balance. I'd say, once I started getting into old music, I just listen to him a lot, and he's one of my favorites. I like Jackson. Johnny Cash. Hi, I'm Johnny Cash. Another one of my favorite singers. Ring of Fire, The Best of Johnny Cash. Got a pretty eclectic mix of records in my collection. Johnny Cash, Original Golden Hits Volume 1. Country compilation called Country Music Cavalcade. The World's 10 Greatest Popular Piano Concertos. Chicago. I believe this is their second album, which came out in 1970. This is Chicago's Greatest Hits. Chicago X. This is released in '76. Pretty nice album cover. It's kind of um, it's kind of neat looking. The Chordettes. They're riding high, says Archie. This is Chicago XI. I think this came out in '77. I could be wrong. I'm thinking that's when it came out. The Greatest Songs of Christmas by 10 Great Artists of Our Time. Merry Christmas to You. Rosemary Clooney, Rosie's Greatest Hits. Commodores, All the Great Hits. '20 Country Stars, Country Hits. Got a lot of country in here. Last Date, Floyd Kramer. We Wish You a Merry Christmas, Floyd Kramer. Floyd Kramer plays more country classics. You know, when I look at him, I just see Brian Williams for some reason. Cutting Crew, the broadcast. John Denver, Rocky Mountain Christmas. John Denver's Greatest Hits. Donovan's Greatest Hits. Hotel California by the Eagles. Tennessee Ernie Ford, Hymns. Peter Gabriel, So. Genesis, Wind and Wuthering. The best of Merle Haggard. Some Van Halen right here. Van Halen, Woman and Children First. Van Halen, Fair Warning. Van Halen, Diver Down. Heart. This is their self-titled album, came out in '85. Cotton Candy, Al Hirt. The Best of Al Hirt. The Jay Giles Band, Love Stinks. I had to cover up the handprint logo with this Love Stinks picture because I just found out that was the wrong album. So the album is Love Stinks, not Sanctuary, which is the album I covered up. George Jones, Greatest Hits. Kansas, Power. Let's see if we can get this in here. There we go. Get the Neck by The Neck. The Lettermen, Jim, Tony, and Bob. Make Room for Big, Tiny, Little. Honky Tonk Piano by Big Tiny Little. Big Tiny Little singing honky tonk. Huey Lewis and the News, Picture This. That's one of my mom's favorite bands. Kenny Loggins, Night Watch. It's a live album called Alive by Kenny Loggins. Kenny Loggins, Vox Humana. Loverboy, Get Lucky. Gotta love Loverboy. Mantovani, Christmas Carols. Mantovani, Greensleeves. Mantovani, Operatic Arias. America's Favorite Marches. Al Martino, Hear My Heart. And on the back side, it's Yesterday. It's a double play album. Jose Melis. That was and the Metropolitan Strings. This is Jim Messina. Glenn Miller, A Memorial, 1944 to 1969. Steve Miller Band, Fly Like an Eagle. This is a record I picked up at another antique store in Holly. And I just gotta say, Steve Miller Band is one of my most favorite bands. Like, once I started listening to old music, I really got into this band. And he just makes some great tunes. Eddie Money, his debut album. 1977, I believe. Eddie Money, No Control. Jim Neighbors' Christmas album. Nazareth, Hair of the Dog. The Old Rugged Cross by Wayne Newton. Electric Light Orchestra, A New World Record. The Outfield. Play Deep. Golden Hits by Patti Page. Village People, Go West. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Hard Promises. Another Tom Petty album, Long After Dark. Pick Hits of the Radio Good Guys. Four Preps, Songs for a Campus Party. Elvis, He Touched Me. Elvis, How Great Thou Art. Ray Price's Greatest Hits. Queen, A Night at the Opera. Quicksilver Messenger Service, first album. I believe it was 1968, the year that came out. Another Quicksilver album, Shady Grove. Rat, Out of the Cellar. Helen Ray's Greatest Hits. A Touch of Velvet by Jim Reeves. Moonlight and Roses by Jim Reeves. Songs to Warm the Heart, Jim Reeves. The best, the intimate Jim Reeves. Sorry. There it is. The Best of Jim Reeves, Volume 3. CCR. Green River. It's Lionel Richie right here. This is his first album. Lionel Richie, Can't Slow Down. Don Rickles, Hello Dummy. Jimmy Rogers, Twilight on the Trail. Best of Carly Simon. Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band, Stranger in Town. Dad's a big fan of Bob Seger. Songs of the Pioneers' 25 favorite cowboy songs. Sound of Music soundtrack. Sounds of the Great Bands. South Pacific soundtrack. Bruce Springsteen, Born in the USA. I've also got his album from 1978 on cassette. I believe it's called the Darkness on the Edge of Town. Yeah, that's it. Rick Springfield, Working Class Dog. I've also got his other album on cassette called Living in Oz. Styx. Kilroy was here. My dad likes Styx also. Donna Summer, Bad Girls. Rip. Survivor, Vital Signs. Toto. Number 4. Joe Walsh. My dad loves Joe Walsh too. So What? Whipped Cream, Zorba the Greek, Java by the Mexican Brass. Roger Williams, With These Hands. Some more Roger Williams. This is Autumn Leaves. Tonight, Roger Williams at Town Hall. Family Album of Hymns by Roger Williams. Roger Williams, Christmas Time. Last but not least, Steve Winwood, Ark of a Diver. That is all. See you guys next time.